Hey there, how are you? I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm super excited because I want to kickstart a new video series for beginners in digital marketing. I was wondering, how can I be more helpful to you? How can I bring more value and teach you more about marketing? And as one of my friends and my favorite yoga teacher always says, start with the basics. So in this video series, I will be talking about marketing basics, terminology, concept, and everything you need to know to crush your marketing activities as a business owner. In today's video, I want to focus on 9 key marketing terms, and these terms I have divided in 3 different groups. So we will be discussing website specific, social media specific, and email marketing specific terminology. So without further ado, let's get started. When discussing your website, there are 3 terms that you might want to know about. These are landing page, cookies, and outbound and inbound links. A landing page is used in a context when you're running advertisement campaigns. Let's say you want to promote a product of yours and you want to give 20% discount on that product. As a best practice, you want to create a landing page dedicated to that promotion. This way, if somebody gets interested in your advertisement, they can click on your ad and land on a dedicated page that talks about that offer. This way, they can action that offer and convert right away. If you wouldn't have a dedicated landing page and you would just guide your lead to your website, they would be confused as to they wouldn't know where to find that offer and how can they buy your product or service. The next term is cookies or cache. If you're a website owner, you most probably are using Google Analytics to track the performance of your website. And Google Analytics uses cookies as their little agents to track how your website visitors are interacting with the page. And the information that these cookies collect about all the engagement that is happening on your website is sent straight to dashboards that are displayed in Google Analytics. The next term is outbound and inbound links. Imagine you're featured in an online article and the author also includes a link to your website in that article. This link is called an outbound link and it guides the readers of that article to your website. Now that you're on the receiving side of the traffic that comes from that online article, that link is called an inbound link. When working on your SEO strategy, one of your off-page goals might be to increase the number of inbound links. The more inbound links your website has, the more reputable your website looks in the eyes of Google. And this is one of the ways you can also rank higher in the search engine result pages. Now let's move on to social media. The 3 keywords that I want to discuss with you are algorithm, engagement, and keywords or hashtags. An algorithm is nothing more than a finite sequence of steps. And in today's world, algorithms are ruling the internet. From digital marketing perspective, when we're talking about algorithms, the main purpose of an algorithm is to improve user experience. If you think about social media channels such as Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, all these platforms are using algorithms to improve your experience when using that platform. They will be analyzing your behavior, what type of content you're watching, and recommend more of that type of content to you. A quick pro tip. If you want to promote your business on a specific platform, make sure to understand how the algorithm works and what are the new updates on that algorithm. This way you will be able to promote your content with more success. Let's talk about engagement. In digital marketing, engagement represents every action a user can take to show interest in your content. On the website, it might be that they are scrolling through your website or subscribing to your newsletter. On social media, a user might like your post, comment on your post, and also start following you. In email marketing, this is when a user opens your email and also clicks on a call to action button in your email. So whenever you're thinking about your marketing goals, the first goal most probably will be that you want to get more and more engagement from your audience on the content you share. Now let's talk about keywords and hashtags. As you might have already noticed, keywords play a very important role in all of your marketing activities, such as developing content for your website, creating Instagram posts, and creating videos for YouTube. The reason why keywords play such an important role in all of these aspects is because you want to create content that is based on your audience's interests and pain points. Let's say you're a business who works with self-published authors. Let's say someone types into Google how to self-publish a book, and on your website you have a blog post on 5 main steps to publishing a book. The search engine may very likely suggest your post to the searcher, knowing that the searcher will get an answer to their question in your blog post. And as you might already know, on social channels such as Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, you can use hashtags to indicate to that platform's algorithm what is your content about, what is your channel about. This way the algorithm can connect you with the audience that most probably will be interested in your content. And we have arrived to our final category, which is email marketing. Here we will be discussing CTAs, the term above the fold, and also A/B testing. A CTA, also known as call to action button, is usually rectangular with a very vivid color, is used to indicate what is the ultimate goal you want your audience to take on your website or in your newsletter. So you might want to say, learn more, click here, register now. You might not hear too often the term above the fold, but it is a very important concept in digital marketing. Above the fold is the space that you see whenever you open an email on your phone maybe, or you land on a website. As a rule of thumb, you want to put all the necessary information and also the call to action above the fold when we talk about a landing page or an email, so that the person who wants to convert can take that action instantly. Imagine you receive an email into your inbox with the subject line 20% off sale. Now imagine you're scrolling through the email, and only at the bottom of that email you have a call to action button saying get your discount now. This might be a little bit frustrating, right? And the concept of above the fold is here to avoid situations like this. Next time you're creating a newsletter, make sure that your call to action button is accessible and is visible above the fold in desktop view, but also in mobile view. A/B testing, also known as split testing, is a testing method where you can test different components on your website, in your advertisement, and in your newsletter. For example, if you notice that you don't get as much engagement as you wanted to on your website or in your newsletter, you might want to consider testing the color of your call to action button and see if a color that stands out more could increase the click-through rate. Or maybe you think that the copy is too long and you want to test it against a shorter copy. Maybe the image is not complementing the email that you're sending. Whenever you have a question or a doubt about one of the components in your newsletter or even in your website, All you have to do is to A/B test it. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. I sure had a lot of fun creating this content for you. So make sure to hit the like button if this was useful to you. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe if you want to learn more marketing tips and tricks from me in the future. I really appreciate your attention and I wish you a lovely day, and I see you in my next video.